gonna be quick. It's gonna be quick. Oh, let's see. Went to the wrong spot. And then I put it back on. But hey, so basically, Georgia. So some crazy junk. Somebody tried to scam me, bro. So dude calls me, say I missed jury duty. First off, he got the last name wrong because my uncle, so he was probably tapped into some scam stuff that somebody trying to do or tried to do with my uncle, but ended up messing up. Anyway, what's going on, young? So the crazy part is, dude called me with the wrong last name, and that was already the first strike. So I hear him, you know what I'm saying, hear him out, let him talk. And when he told me, I had a warrant out, I'm like, hold on. That ain't how this works. They don't warn you, they come get you. But he, good excuse. He blamed it on C-19, talking about how they warn you and because it's not a bad thing because I missed jury duty. But the point of it is they're gonna put a warrant out for me. I'm like, okay. And ultimately I said something don't seem right with this. But and here I listened, see what he had to say. Telling me, oh, if you get off the phone, you gotta stay in connection with me the whole time. I'm like, dude, I'm working. He was like, come down here now. I'm like, come down where? Oh, you gotta come to the precinct, some McDonald Street. I said, okay. He's like, are you familiar with, DeKalb County, this and that? I'm like, yeah, somewhat. Then when he was talking about come down to McDonald, Georgia, I'm like, hold on. You work for DeKalb County, but your precinct's in McDonald, Georgia? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I meant to say McDonald Street. Then it got even more shakier. He's stumbling over his words, mixing things up. Ultimately, man, dude said I couldn't get off the phone. They had to call somebody in another precinct so I can get a signature authenticator. And then on top of that, dude tried to hit me with it might be a fine that I have to pay. And then when I get there, everything's good. A week or two later, they send the money back for the fine, but I gotta pay the fine now. I already knew it was a scam when he said I had to pay some money, because I dealt with the IRS. Never really dealt with the police like to that extent, but as far as like the government, I've dealt with a lot of government entities. I work for them, and they don't ask you to pay any money over the phone. That's automatic on the rip. It's a scam. So I already knew it was scam lightly already. And dude ended up dropping the call, called me back, and was like, yeah, man, I'm finna transfer you over to the police precinct where you at now, where I'm at out of town, so they can, sign paperwork or do whatever and I pay the fine. So I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. All that, we talked about it, everything cool. So when I hit him with, okay, hung up by mistake or whatever, lost connection, called me back. I had already called DeKalb County where I'm at, and I already had them, on the phone. So right when dude popped back up, he said, hold on, let me transfer you. I already know he put me on hold, all this recorded for quality purposes and all that stuff. He did all that just to, push the scam even further. And I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. Like, he literally did all that to push the scam further. And then ultimately, with doing that, he fooled around and let me get time to where I called the police precinct and end up having him on the phone with them. And while he's on the phone with the precinct, they pretty much let me know that this dude was on like he trying to scam. I was like, yeah, figured it was because I was like, I don't know if y'all missed me on a warrant, you know, y'all would have sent them people at my house. It happened like that before when I had a warrant out. But yeah, that's it, man. I'm just selling that, man. That jury scam. Yeah, man. It was a thing, man. It was crazy. And I'm like, dude, when it come down to it, are you trying to scam me? And all you got to do is just basically, I mean, the scam, it was funny off the rip anyway when I first heard it. I was like, damn, something don't sound right about this. But overall, man, it's crazy how these people try to scam and, you know, they try to not get to them, they try. But that's all, man. I'm just letting y'all know that for people don't know about that jury scam, for y'all to watch out for it. I'm actually backing up at the dock right now, so got my eyeballs out here making sure I don't hit nothing. But shout out to everybody that came through. What's going on? Roger Spice, what's going on, man? Shout out to you, shout out to Young, shout out to everybody else that's in the chat. I'm about to go in here and jump off here. Just want to let y'all know about this crazy scam that the dude tried to hit me with. And I was like, man, as soon as he hung up, I called straight down to the cab. I was like, man, ain't no way. And I was like, it sounds like a scam. What's going on, Queena? Yeah, somebody tried to scam me. Tell me I had missed jury duty. First of all, they had the wrong last name. And I'm like, how y'all get my first and middle name right, but y'all got my last name wrong? And then the last name come from the maiden name on my mom's side. So I'm like, dang, I already knew when the dude told me that they sent it. I heard him when he said the last name first. I just played it off because I knew I wanted to see what it was about. Because I'm like, most of the time, people be on this scam stuff, so that's why I was like, man, let me see what this is about. Lo and behold, it was a scam. But overall, I ain't get shake. I'm still here. Dude started talking about, man, if you get off the phone, the police gonna get you. I was about to start cussing them out because I'm like, first of all, you ain't gonna tell me what to do, nothing. Second of all, you trying to threaten me while I'm out of town. I'm like, dude, what you gonna do? Make the police roll up on me? You don't even know what kind of car I'm in. I was like, contact my job and tell my job this. Like, it's crazy, but I'll holler at y'all. Peace. Hey, Roger, man, hold on. I gotta get Roger. You ain't got no wrench over here, Roger. You might want to go check out somebody else's channel over here, Young Queena. Go check out. But you know, it is what it is. These scammers are getting good, man. You just, you know, quick little talk about that. But holla at y'all. I'm down here.